Good morning, lovely. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you. And today's a bit of a bumper filler episode of ZTD News, ZoëTwoDots News. We're going to be covering the stuff that happened over the weekend, mostly with the Safari Zone in Dortmund, and just to be able little bits and pieces, the whole Celebi thing. So just dropping this in as a small little filler bonus news. First things first, we probably all saw this post from the Pokemon Go app about Squirtle Community Day with a very not so subtle hint towards the sunglasses here on the ground, so make sure you stay hydrated, bring some sunglasses. I think we should all be fairly familiar with Squirtle Squad Squirtle at this point. People have been asking for it in-game instead of like a party hat Pikachu or a Santa hat Pikachu. They've been asking for Squirtle Squad Squirtle for a while. I really hope that this heavy-handed hint is true and that we get on Community Day not only shiny Squirtle but Squirtle Squad Squirtle. I'm hyped, fingers crossed this is the case. I'll be live streaming for a portion of this Community Day as well. So this Sunday, I'm gonna probably stream for the first hour of the event, as opposed to I usually do the last hour. So I'm probably gonna try and do the first hour just to get the news out there like ASAP for you guys. So yeesh, let's do that. So fingers crossed, 2 variations for Squirtle this coming Sunday. Next up, let's jump into these really cool Pokemon travel special pack boxes that, you know, Mystic, Trainer Tips, Reversal, Pokemon Master Holly, all those guys received these really cool Pokemon travel boxes. So this whole hype and mystery of what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What was featured. If you guys opened their unboxing of these things, you would have seen there were some stickers, some t-shirts and things like that, and a QR code to a mysterious video link. I have not seen the video. I would sure love to. I'm sure it's super exciting judging by their responses and their reactions to the video. It looked super duper exciting. It's all secret and all on the down low, but a lot of you super sleuths did a bit of digging, did a bit of hunting, and realized that in Reversal's video you could see part of the reflection of the video in his glasses. This quality isn't the greatest, but you can actually see that it is on the Pokédex like Pokemon registration screen, so like the pinky purple screen that pops up when you register a new Pokemon to the Dex. Obviously the video goes for a lot longer than a few seconds, and a few people have been sleuthing around in the code with Celebi being released, etc. But the shadow in this particular still of the video is a lot larger than Celebi. So there's a lot of rumors, a lot of things floating around about what those things could be, what new Pokemon could be coming to Pokemon Go. I'm certainly hyped. I'm all on the choo-choo hype train, so I am super duper excited for what comes from this video. I'm super excited to hopefully maybe see the video eventually at some point as well. But cool little, I do actually enjoy, like I don't think it was intentional that the video popped up in Reversal's reflection of his these glasses, but I do think that adds like a heap of hype to the announcement. It's a pretty cool way to kind of like tease a little bit, even if it was unintentional. Also on the Celebi thing as well, Mystic7 did point out and tweet that you can actually see Celebi in the Pokemon Travel logo at the moment, which is pretty wild. So if we go into this image here, if you kind of look around this zone in the light blue, you can kind of see the head there and the little wispy bit of Celebi's head, and its arm and body kind of where this bit would be. I would say it's a pretty convincing Celebi outline that is really sneaky and really clever. And someone pointed out the tie-in as well to the previous Pokemon Go Travel logo, where you can see Pikachu as well in the actual logo there. So very, very sneaky, good observation guys. So I think that kind of like further adds to the whole Celebi thing. So on that, we're kind of going to jump into some spoilery stuff in the code. So if you don't want to be spoiled and you don't want to see what the extra stuff is, click to this time code or just hang 10, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. But you probably won't have been able to avoid this on Twitter and things like that in people's videos posting about Celebi coming to Pokemon Go. Who knows, this could be, you know, fake quests to lead us to sneak us and deceive us, but probably not. Essentially, here is a bunch, and I'll put this link in the description down below, to the Reddit subreddit for the Silk Road. And here is pretty much all these stuff for GoFest. So Celebi coming to GoFest in special quest reward boxes. So my take on this would be that people at GoFest are going to get Celebi first, or the quest for Celebi first, and then in the coming days after that, or the coming weeks after that, it will be released worldwide most likely. So we can see here, GoFest Quest 1, visit X number of Pokestops. Quest 2, earn a buddy candy. hatch an egg, etc, etc. So these things here are going to be different kind of GoFest quest objectives by the looks of it, or these are just the titles? Quest titles, yeah. So these are kind of like the different sections of the quest, like what we saw with Mew, the different bracket tiers. So there's also code in here for catching special, so catch a certain number of unknown, catching Plusle, catching Minun, and all of the extra kind of like the filler text that comes from Professor Willow. So the things that he might say to us is like, oh wowzers, as you may have noticed, the park has all sorts of unusual geological phenomenon going on today. Like these little bits of text that will be said to us from Professor Willow and what he's asking us to do in the quests to get Celebi. So even here it says, it appears Celebi is safely returned from the past to stay with you. Looks like you two have formed a bond. So, oh, my body is ready. I'm excited for GoFest, guys. This gets me super hyped. Holy dooly. This is going to be so exciting. There's even down here additional like special catches for Squirtle, Roselia, grass types, curveballs, all this kind of stuff. So hell yeah, let's get hyped for Celebi. I don't like to celebrate anything too early. I mean, I know this is in the code, but I just like to wait and see when it actually comes out. So we'll just wait and see 100%, but I mean, this is pretty detailed, so. Celebi at GoFest, most likely. I hate saying like full stop 100% confirmed, but it really does look like most likely that is the case. So jumping back out of that, let's talk about Dortmund Safari Zone. So the Dortmund Safari Zone drew an absolutely enormous crowd. 50,000 tickets were what was available for Dortmund. Absolutely insane. It's more than double what is going to be at GoFest. Huge, absolutely enormous crowds turning out for this event. It pretty much the first day did have, as people have reported to me, a great number of server issues, server crashes, people not being able to log into the game, Incense basically bricking the game and bricking your account for a few hours. Just a whole kind of cluster of network related issues, most likely due to just the sheer volume of people in the park. Pokemon Go and Niantic did tweet out saying, hey guys, you know, spread out from the park, we're making the spawns appear all around the city, so, you know, try and leave the park to like ease up the cellular issues. As a result as well, they did then boost the shiny rates for, I'm pretty sure a lot of different shinies were boosted at Dortmund, and then also shiny Roselia was boosted worldwide as well. So I mean, myself, I caught 3 shiny Roselia in the space of an hour. It was absolutely crazy. With those reports as well, apparently the second day was a lot better, a lot less server issues, a lot less crashes, and things like that. So definitely really cool to see all your guys' photos as well from Dortmund Safari Zone. It looked like an absolute blast despite the network errors. How cute and how sweet are all of these photos as well. So these photos are by the official Pokemon Go team, but like, how cute would it be to see like yourself in one of these photos, like super candid, hanging out with your friends. Like, I love these shots. If you were at the event, have a bit of a scroll through their Twitter, you might be able to find a picture of yourself as well. Also, a massive thank you to 4Wink for sharing these photos in the Discord group. So these are some images of like the lines going on for absolutely forever to get into the actual park. The park itself, so there's some of the like giveaway tents over here and the pickup tents to pick up your bits and pieces, the big shade cloth area, hundreds of trainers. Look at all these people just out having a good old time. Through the streets as well, so in front of some shops and things here, people making their way around Dortmund as well, chilling out in the streets on the absolute hunt. I just love the whole, going through all these photos, just the energy and people like gathering around to like, you know, look at who's trading what are we sharing here. Very cool. An obvious sign of a Pokemon trainer as well is the thousands of cables attached to you for your battery packs to keep your phone going for a full day worth of play. Thank you very much for sharing these images as well, and for sharing your experience on the Discord as well. So for yourself, having a lot of network issues and things like that, but still overall having a decent day with friends and catching up with people and getting out and catching some cool Corsola and other regional exclusives. So at this point, I want to go through and show you guys some awesome AR photos, some awesome just community photos and things like that from the Dortmund Safari Zone event, and just share those with you guys because there's some really awesome pictures through here that I found. Check out this insane photo from the official Pokemon Go team. The photo is that compressed. There's just so much information in here. Everyone is just like a little pixel. Check out the enormous, oh my god, that is so many people. It's insane. Can you spot yourself in this mess of pixels? That's absolutely phenomenal, just like the volume of people that were in this park. Like, holy dooly. Holy dooly, guys. That would have been such a fun event. We've got Daniel Schilling here, who is an Austrian Pokemon YouTuber, German speaking, and his awesome crocheted Pidgey that someone gave him. So it says here, isn't this awesome? Thank you for the gift. So that's a really cool Pidgey gift someone has crocheted for him there. That is too sweet, guys. Whoever that was from, what an absolute legend. What a cute little Pidgey. I want to show off as well this gorgeous shiny Roselia photo from Strixite. Absolutely stunning. I love the color match with these. For my shiny Roselia, I didn't have any flower gardens. I really wanted to take a picture of it in the flowers, but I didn't have any. So this is just like a beautiful complementary color palette going on here. Gorgeous, gorgeous photo. Love it to bits. Another photo here from Maria's. What an insane, that line goes so far back, all the way back here. I can't even tell if it finishes there or if it keeps going. Holy moly, the line for people waiting to get into the park. Again, enormous line. Holy dooly, guys. Adorable photo here of Erica and her friend getting a photo with Pikachu. I really hope there is a Pikachu at GoFest as well, because I would love to get a photo with a giant Pikachu mascot personally. Again, Erica commented that she was only able to actually play in the game for 2 hours due to server issues, but still having a fun day, and I hope you guys did have an absolute blast. This one is one of my favorites as well, from Sophie Fox 95. This one says, a friend got Dortmund tattooed in unknown letters on their leg, and I love all of the AR photos here with the tattoo and with all of the unknowns spelling out Dortmund as well. They're really quite a clever and a dedication to actually getting a full tattoo as well for this event. But oh my god, it would have been such a fun weekend, and what a way to remember that as well, and to have that captured. Another photo here from Kerovan. Holy dooly, just the volume of people. Like, the camera actually loses the ability to photograph how far back this crowd goes. Holy dooly, guys, so many of you wonderful Pokemon Go eggs out there. Oh my goodness. There's a few Corsola AR pictures that I found that I really like. This one is one of my favorites as well, from Kitsune Kurisu. Gorgeous shot here of the Corsola on one of the ponds or lakes. I'm not quite sure what it was. I think it's a pond-ish area at the Safari Zone. How sweet. Again, in her post, or in their post, sorry, commenting it took 8 hours to log in. Ouch. But how cute is this Corsola and this photo? I'm really glad to see a lot of people's like posts and comments have been, you know, commenting like how hard it was to actually get into the game, or how many bugs they were having, or how many server issues. But then ultimately they're like, but I got this amazing Pokemon, or I got to catch this crazy shiny, so it is what it is. And I do like to see that people are kind of like taking the positive away from that as well. Like, it would be super frustrating. Like, I can't even imagine, or I kind of can. I kind of can, but maybe not to the same extent. In that, you know, Australia always gets the bugs for Community Day. We always have server issues and login issues. Of course, with this kind of event, you are traveling and spending a lot of money to go to this place potentially to play. So I definitely can understand like the difference there. But the fact that people are able to take away the positive, even though it was frustrating, is really, really positive. I really like seeing that. There's this super sweet photo here of Dewey58. Got to meet Trainer Tips Nick, and absolutely cleaned up on the Corsola there. And look at this good egg, already naming them for trade, I'm gonna guess, with his friends back home, or people who didn't get a Corsola at the event. What a wholesome eggy there. Here's another shot from Kitsune Kurisu. How are these, like, were these flamingos real? Because I mean, it looks like they're real, they're eating, they're on the grass, they're hanging around. Was there actually flamingos in this park? Because that's really cool. I really like the pink here of the flamingo and the pink of Corsola. Corsola is my favorite regional. It's such a cute Pokemon. I love it. This is too sweet. Such a sweet photo. This also, I think, has to be one of my favorite images as well. This is the most fabulous Pichu cosplay I've ever seen. 10 out of 10. Love it. Finishing touches going on here with the cheeks and the blush. I love the effort put into this. This is very cool. Where do you even find shoes that yellow? Oh my god, those shoes are like premium yellow. Did you do those custom? That's insane. 10 out of 10. I love this. I love the energy. And we wouldn't be calling out AR shots if we weren't calling out Panda, our good friend Panda CF on Twitter. Not actually in the Safari Zone, but still taking some insane shots for the shiny Roselia here. Look at how cute these are. 10. Oh my god, it's so happy. Beautiful shiny AR photos by Panda there as well. Oh, of course, and a sneaky Swablu. Like, Panda is just insane at getting shinies. It's absolutely ridiculous at this point. So that is it, guys. That is this weekend's Dortmund Safari Zone. Kind of in a nutshell, were you at the Safari Zone yourself? Can you add any extra to these stories? Let me know what your experience was in the comments down below. Did you have a good time? Did you have a horrific time? Was it buggy but you still had fun? Did you meet some of the YouTubers? Did you have a good time? What was your story? Let us all know in the comments down below, because I'm sure everyone would like to read and learn a bit more about everyone else's experience at the event. And also, if you have any cool photos you want to show off or share, be sure to tag me in them on Twitter. I will be going through and liking and sharing all of my favorite pics from the weekend. As well, guys, if you were not at Dortmund Safari Zone, how did you go with Shiny Roselia, and what are your thoughts on Celebi possibly, most likely coming to the game at GoFest? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's open up this discussion. Let's flesh out some thoughts and theories. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, no matter where you are in the world. Have an awesome morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.